texted me and said he was seeing deer. He was in that path. They're all going down to that corner. I don't know why. I'll show you the corner they're going to. There's a road down there too. That's why I don't get it. Right there. They're all going down to that road. I'm going to try to be as quiet as I can. Maybe we'll see a deer or two. So I seen a bunch of bucks. What's up, Io? What's up, guys? You're going to hear a lot of wind and a lot of car noise because I have I-70 behind me. About a quarter mile. That bucket just came down. There was a really nice 8-point. I had one 8-point in today already. There's a buck in here I call a kicker buck. And he came through the other day. I got a bunch of good footage. I think I'm working on my episode 4 for down here. I got a bunch of good buck footage. And I have this one. He came out right here yesterday. It's called the kicker buck. He's getting shot if I see him. That 8-point would be very hard to not shoot, but I'll pass him up for next year. Really nice looking buck. I don't know how the signal is. There's a stone plant straight out this way. And we get a lot of trucks on the main road down there. Well, it's a dirt road, it ain't a main road. But I've seen about 5 or 6, maybe 7 different bucks today already. All right, good. This week's conditions have been pretty crappy. Yesterday was okay, but it was still windy. Today's better. Tomorrow's supposed to rain in the evening. So, but today's pretty good. But we've had wind all week. And I have no idea where these bucks are going, why they're going down to that corner. So what I gotta do is, after the season, I gotta walk down there. I'm probably gonna put a stand up down there somewhere and leave it up. And then if I'm hunting this area and I keep seeing deer going down there, I'm gonna just switch. I have a stand up on top of the hill too. So the 2 8-points today were nice. The one that just came by was nicer. Yeah, it's nice. These deer, they're just sneaking up on me. They're just popping up in this one spot over here. There's one, it's a really gray buck. It's an 8-point. I got him feeding in my quarantine. Sorry, I'm tired. I've been doing all-day sits every day except Tuesday. Yeah, it's been very windy. I had a buck behind me yesterday, an 8-point. It was a different one. I think it might have been that one that's gray, making rubs, but I got some really good videos. And then that kicker buck come out here, 37 yards. He was behind a bunch of brush. Couldn't shoot him. What's up, Gary? It's like 34 degrees out right now. It was cold on Monday. 13 degrees. this morning, I rattled and grunted, and a buck came up the middle of this hill. I couldn't see it, I could only hear it. And when it got within about 30 yards of me, it blew and ran. I think it caught my thermals. So, but these deer are just moving right now. But we ain't seen no monsters, no big ones. The only one that I would shoot is that kicker. I think he's a 9. That's cool. I got a picture of a bear down my camp. The first time in like 30 years. There's a stupid button buck that keeps coming back into the corn pile. It's cold. I got this buck on video too. That bigger buck was chasing does the other day. These deer here are all just walking around. They're not even with doe. So I think the bigger boys are locked up with the doe. The big boys are all got the ladies. Hopefully they break off or they breed them, and then they start looking for another one. I think that's what these 8-points are doing right now. Yeah, that 8-point yesterday made a rub right behind me about 20 yards. I didn't even hear it. I just turned around and looked at it, and it was there. I got a thicket behind me, and they could sneak in and out of there pretty good. But this morning, I heard that deer coming pretty good. It snowed Tuesday, so all the leaves were wet. So it made it really quiet. Since it's been windy, it's been getting louder every day. I'm not going to stay on long. Because I want to be ready. Now, if I see a deer come in and I shoot him, I'll shoot him live. See the trucks right here? They're going down to the line plant. And it's crazy to me that all them deer are going down that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go walk. Now, my deer last year died down there. And there ain't much down there. I think they just go down and they make a circle and they go back up through this thicket again. Like walk along the edge and then go back up. And just keep working that big thicket in front of me. Maybe we'll see a deer. hopefully we see a deer. So we can put it on live. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. I didn't go live all week because I've been so busy, and when I get in, we eat, I get a shower, and I go to bed. I'm getting old. Getting tired. But standing out in this weather all day, though, beats you up. Monday was tough. It was windy. 25-mile-an-hour winds and snow beating me in the face all day. It was a northwest wind, so it was hitting me right in the face. It was supposed to be a west wind today, but my wind's blowing directly into this dang thicket, which I think is hurting me. That's why them deer are coming out here and they're stopping. But I got my son out. We'll see what happens. Those deer snuck up on me today. They were right to the right of me. That's only 30 yards, but they're like eye level with me on the hill. And then they come down. Once they get down, I feel better. But today my thermals were dropping down the hill. I put milkweed out, and the milkweed was going right past the corn, right down right where that buck was this morning, where he blew and he ran. So I hunted. We didn't hunt Tuesday. So I got 4 days of 4 all-day sits. Seen a lot of bucks. No shooters except the one kicker. The kicker buck, I call him. Nice. Yeah, we do stuff like that around here too. My buddy Adam from Freezer Bond does a button buck contest for the kids. Like, you know, the biggest buck a kid gets. And then we have a team contest, and me and Boxy are in it, but I only have like another week, I think, in PA, so, and then I'll be rifle hunting. Not that video I put out last night. The video to put out last night, my son, you seen him hit that 10-point, that's a shame. He should have killed that deer or harvested it. Hey King, what's up, buddy? Well, we got today, a full day sit today. I got tomorrow, and then I'm going to leave Sunday, but I'm going to hunt Sunday morning, and then leave Sunday afternoon, get home. Miss the kids and the family. People think that you hunt over baited so easy. It's not. My buddy Bob's been hunting for all October down here, and now he ain't seen a shooter on daylight to shoot. They all come at night, and all the big shooters ain't showing up at all. He had the most bucks on camera this year. It was like, I thought it was going to be the best year. And he had tons of bucks, and they all disappeared. So, looks like it's going to be another cold season. We'll be sitting here late season over this food, and one of those deer going to make a mistake and come in. But you never know. We got 2 more days. I may come down next weekend. I may hunt my PA. I don't know yet. If I can get down here, I will. talking, but I'm gonna put the switch the camera around. My scrape is straight out right there. Yeah, it's not a bad view. This is like an open pocket, and you can see the thicket in front of me. That's all thicket for like a mile. And I'm right in the pocket. That deer that I just saw come out right there. It went right down the hill. Here comes another dump truck full of stone. We need a big guy to come in. Another thing too, these trucks with the air brakes, believe it or not, it sounds like deer are walking when you hear the air brakes. It messes with your head. Just make sure you guys, I'm going to have at least 4, depending on today. I'm going to have 4 episodes of my Ohio Rutcation. Usually I do the PA deer trail and the Ohio deer trail, but this year I didn't do the trails like the names of the videos. I just named the hunts. I still got a bunch of PA hunts coming out too that I edited and I gotta put out. Make sure you're checking all those out as well. I appreciate you guys. And there's either gonna be 4 or 5. We'll see. Hopefully we only have to do 4 and I get one today. There'll be late season if I'm down here in the cold as well. It's just tough hunting the cold down here, man. That wind blows right in your face on this stand's location. So I got the thicket behind me. I got a thicket in front of me. And I'm in this little opening. I'm gonna pull my camera card today and look at it tonight. That kicker buck was on Bob's stand at the feeder up his way. Now his son is in the blind and he's up on top of the hill in a ladder stand, and I'm on the other side of the property low. I didn't even hunt my upper stand this week at all because I've been seeing so many deer down here. I didn't need to go up there, but I should probably get up there Sunday at least to pull a card. Then if I come back down next week, I'm gonna probably have to dump some more food out and stuff to keep coming in. But it's just so hard when you're out of state to drive down to dump stuff and then leave. Bob has a house down here he built and he has feeders up. I just don't know if I want to put a feeder here. The Blue Jays found a corn pile too. For lunch, I brought my 2 chipped ham sandwiches, a payday, and some golden Oreos. After I get off his live, I'm gonna eat lunch. Give you a view again. Comes a squirrel down the hill. Can't believe how loud them squirrels are. Yeah, having the tree stand by 70, it can help and it can hurt. Sometimes you can't hear the deer, but sometimes they can't hear you either. Yeah, it's slowing down the action. Right before I got on live with you, that buck came in and went down the hill. So I don't know, midday, it says from like 8 to 10 is good for movement, and then 2 to 3 or 1 to 2 is the minors. Yeah, but I've only seen one doe or one buck. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. That buck that I saw yesterday that went down into the thicket, he chased a really mature doe up the hill here, and he was grunting. That's the only deer I heard grunting all week. And then that kicker buck came in, and I had all the doe. Hey, Chris, I had all the doe in my feed pile. And he came in straight ahead of me, and they ran like down to that corner, and he didn't have to come into me. He went straight down the hill. Now, if they would have ran behind me, he may have came in. I could have got a shot on the kicker buck. Yeah, I won't stay on long. Like I said, I just wanted to get on here. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing so you guys can see my setup. Yeah, midday is always a good time. We'll see what happens. You never know down here what's gonna walk out, even though you got cameras out everywhere and you don't got no like monsters right across the road that you've seen down there. It's all public on that side. Thousands of acres of public land. There's a lot of woods. So people that go in there, them deer push out and come over here sometimes. So you never know what's gonna cross the road down a mile away, and then you're gonna see them, or if they cross right here, you never know what you're gonna see. You can get a 110-inch buck. You can get a 180-inch buck. You never know. Make sure you're going to check out that video I did with Theo. He shot that nice 10-point. Didn't get it. I'm still sick to my stomach over that. I wish he would have got that buck. I would have got him mounted for him. It was a nice buck. But it happens. if you bow hunt or anything like that for a long period of time, it's going to happen to you at some point. The squirrels are so loud. There's two squirrels fighting down there, running up and down trees. Okay. Yeah, you have to go back and check it out. I think I did the regular shot, then I did another slow motion view of it. Tell you what, too, big shout out to Sitka gear, because all my Sitka gear, you wouldn't be able to sit here. No, we didn't lose the arrow, but all the Sitka gear I got is worth its weight in gold, because you wouldn't be able to sit out here in these days, like the cold days, without it. This is the best gear I've ever bought. It's good quality stuff. Very good stuff. Even the gloves. Like, I have the fingers out of them. I have these ones with fingers out, and then I have other ones in my pocket that have fingers on them. I can't work my camera, and I like to shoot my crossbow with my open fingers. I have a hand warmer muff that I wear. It's just all great stuff. So big shout out to Sitka gear. If you're listening. Yeah, well, that's a good thing, because you want all the does this week. Unless they all got bred, but you want to hunt the does right now, not the buck. Because the buck will come into the does. But right now, it looks like the bigger bucks are on lockdown with the does. So any of the bigger bucks probably got a doe right now. So when they breed them, they leave them and they go find another one. That's where you have to catch them. I got does coming in. I think I seen 11 doe yesterday. And I had them coming into the corn pile, and last night I couldn't get rid of them. Hey, what's up in the air? So, we got 11 does here yesterday. The kicker buck was here, the 8-point. I just seen 2 8-points today. A 5-point, a 7-point, I think. A couple doe, a button buck. That button buck keeps walking back and forth here. But yeah, this is the 4th episode right now that I'm working on. That buck that just went down the hill was a nice buck. So I got today, tomorrow, and Sunday to get it done. We'll see. If they're on lockdown, it's tough. We weren't, well, Monday I seen some deer. Tuesday we didn't hunt because it was so windy. I mean, windy. Wednesday and yesterday I've seen deer every time I'm in the stand. That's why I'm not hunting a top spot. What was weird is that 8-point come out and fed, and then went, see it. Well, don't worry, I'm not shooting nothing right now. I'm just seeing a lot of bucks, though. That's nice. Yesterday, I didn't see much midday activity. The day before, I did. Well, 1:30. I seen that 8-point yesterday, so I guess it was midday. Yeah, you're right. Makes you think a lot about your life and what you got to do, what you want to do, and so I don't mind sitting here and thinking. I do all my thinking when I'm sitting in a tree stand or if I'm driving by myself. Alright guys, well, I just wanted to give you a rundown of what's going on. Make sure you check out the videos. And make sure if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Share me out with your friends. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers this year, hopefully by the end of hunting season. I'm going to be doing some shorts too of my last video. So yeah, share me out. Show your friends, tell your friends everything you can. Go check out all my descriptions of my video. In my videos, all my descriptions of my partners and affiliates. Go over to my store, buy some Off the Hook merch. That helps us out a lot. And let me, I can make you a mod. But yeah, go over, check out all my affiliates. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Good night. I'll make you a mod. I gotta go. I should have did that for you anyway, buddy. So sorry. But good night. You're a mod now. Yeah, I'm looking for subs that want to watch my videos. You know what I mean? I just don't want subs to sub. I want them to watch my videos and like what I do. Thanks. Good night. I appreciate that. But I'm going to go get some lunch. So make sure you guys are going over. Check out all my descriptions. Check out the partners and affiliates that I have in there. Go over if you want to buy something. Browse their sites. Let them know I sent you. Use my codes to save money. Go over to my merch store, check that out as well. That helps the channel. I still haven't had time to do my thank you giveaway, so that's coming out too. But I have a bunch of stuff and I'm going to be doing a giveaway live. So everybody was telling me to do an auction with all the stuff I have, but I think I'm going to just do a giveaway. It's then just to say thank you for subbing. It's going to be for subs only, so. That's cool. Yeah, I do the fishing and hunting, so. But that's awesome. Alright guys, well, I am going to go eat lunch. Yeah, we had, yesterday we had wings at the local bar. I don't drink, but we went and we ate at the bar. But we had meatloaf the other day. We had brats. Tonight we're having fish and mac and cheese. So that's good. And then I brought a lasagna down. Alright guys, well, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to go eat my chipped ham and cheese. And I'm going to, yeah, after getting rest, it's tough. I'm going to go in later, Chris. Thank you guys for coming in. Hit that like button, share me out. Thank you guys. Hopefully we get a deer down, but make sure you're watching the videos that come out soon as well. So thank you guys, and I'll be live probably after this hunt this weekend, depending on how it is. I don't know if I'm gonna go. I don't go live in the evenings because I'm too tired. I just go home, eat, and we go to bed. So all right guys, thank you for coming in. Like I always say, guys, take a kid fishing and hunting. We want to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations. And we will see ya.